and make you think we're going to start it about 4 more times. No, I'm just kidding. We're really going to start right now. We're really going to start. Are you guys ready to have some fun tonight? Yeah! All the love, all of the energy, all of that directed right up here. But first I want to introduce our host, our MC for the evening, and the producer here with Granite City Comedy. Please put your hands together for Kelsey Knudsen!
Yeah, rough stop. Rough stop on that music. How we doing? Yeah! The fifth time I came out tonight to see it. Thanks for coming out, like I said, again. My name is Kelsey Knudsen. We did it, y'all. We did it. COVID is over. Aren't you guys happy? Yeah. COVID is over. I know, we did it. I guess it didn't, Whiskey Row downtown seemed to be kind of like a safe zone. Didn't really affect, bird cage especially. You couldn't get sick there, that's for sure. So, but yeah, we made it. So I figured, in honor of that, I'd retire some of my pandemic material for y'all tonight. I hope you enjoy it. So I know we're all sick of, bringing up the pandemic and COVID and all that. So I'm going to put it to bed and not tell these jokes anymore. How does that sound? After. So yeah, pandemic was definitely pretty rough. The social distancing, right? What about this social distancing? No? I mean, you got to admit that, I thought that girls were just avoiding, but it turns out they were just preemptively practicing social distancing, which makes me feel a lot better. It's something I went through the pandemic, having an understanding of, and so now I just don't feel bad about it anymore. I'm like, you're just health conscious. That's why you won't give me your number. And, it just all makes sense now. But remember when they were during the pandemic, it got kind of tough for a second. First they kept changing it, all the guidelines, all the regulations. First it was like, just avoid large crowds in indoor spaces, just go outside. And then a week later, it was like, just avoid groups of 20, 25 people, right? A week later, just avoid groups of 10 or more people. You don't want more than that. You got your friend pod, that one friend you don't like is there for some reason. You just hang out with those people. So already that Mormons are fucked, right? Because they're 30 strong per family unit. Yeah, a lot of tough stuff happened. We had protesting, civil unrest. There was January 6th. I'm just gauging.
That wasn't a riot.
No, I'm saying, the pandemic was like a catalyst for a lot of things. It was a very tumultuous period in our, political, cultural history. We are in a federal building tonight, so don't get any ideas, y'all. I'm just making jokes about January 6th. So, did you see Dave Chappelle get tackled on stage? Anyone saw that? Please don't tackle me tonight. I worked really hard to put the show together. So, but yeah, regardless of what you think about January 6th, I thought there was a lot of rhetoric during the pandemic. A lot of people would say disinformation, right? I would say it's the cultural boogeyman of our generation, the term disinformation. But January 6th, the former president, we don't say his name.
Trump!
I don't want to be made into a Horcrux, sir. Okay, we don't speak his name anymore. I'm joking, y'all. The former president, he referred to January 6th as it was just tourism. Right, that was the euphemism that he. Thank you. Yeah, Trump said it, not me. All right. Yeah, just tourism, just all of those, very, very angry people going to the Capitol, to hang out, have a good time. And it makes sense too, because whenever I go to another country, like, go down to Mexico City, I go straight to the Capitol building, kick in the door, make myself at home, start shitting in places. Who cares? Right? Fuck you, I'm on vacation.
Sounds like San Francisco.
America, that's right. So, because of all this, the civil unrest, I just think that, there's a lot of movies based on the subject. I think that maybe we should reinstate The Purge, right? Hear me out, okay? You guys, this is a comedy show, okay? We're not a TED Talk. You guys you're pretty uncomfortable right now. Do we need to go to the bar? Again, do I need a hiatus? What was it? What was it talking about? Okay, I'm thinking here's what I'm thinking. We do not a full-on purge. We don't start murdering each other, obviously. Just like a little purge, like a baby purge, right? A little guy, Here's what I'm thinking. Just during purge night, you get to commit, small crimes. You don't get to murder anyone. You don't get to, breaking and entering. You just small crime. If you're a little old lady with your purse, don't be out on purge night. That's all I'm saying. Okay, baby purge. For 24 hours, stop signs are optional. Now we're getting with it, right? For 24 hours, you can legally drink and drive. But only in the Walmart parking lot. Okay, that's the stipulation. It's gonna be a fucking ghetto demolition derby in the Walmart parking lot. But yeah, like I said. I think so. Like I said, we just need to get a little creative. Bring back water wars while we're at it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's been the disinformation. It's gone too far. The rhetoric, the political narratives have gone too far. You think about. Sorry, I lost my joke. It happens. It happens. Why are we? Disinformation has been around for a long time, right? We're just all of a sudden rebranding all of these ideas and concepts. I blame Gen Z, really. We're doing this reboot of everything. But no, disinformation is nothing new. We've had it forever. It's called lies, right? It's making shit up. We're just like calling it. Why are we rebranding deceit? I don't understand. No? Okay. Well, I keep hearing things like, again, we're kind of stuck in these echo chambers, as it were, and there's a lot of buzzwords. I keep hearing, like, the term coup a lot. Anyone not know what a coup is? Raise your hand. Point yourself out. You didn't graduate high school. Okay. A coup is like essentially a revolution, take over something, right? So, but I keep hearing a lot during the pandemic. There was a lot of a partisan coup I kept hearing, and that's an oxymoron. You can't have a partisan coup. Yeah. Traditionally, you don't go about mutiny with a majority vote. You don't like, hey buddy, just so you know, I'm going to totally usurp your power. I just want to give you a heads up. You hear that from both sides. A partisan coup, because no one wants to work together. But yeah, it's a redundancy. But I also hear coup in reference to people's individual social groups. You know what I mean? Which is too small of a concept. In order to have a coup, you need at least, come on, can we all just determine that a real coup is at least 30 people, you know. What I'm getting at is I overhear these conversations of like local people, and it's the same conversation. It's just, Susan just came in, she came into the book club, and she just took it over. Susan took over the entire book club, and now she won't let us drink wine anymore, and it's always got to be at her house. Susan has 30 cats, and I'm allergic to cats. Susan took over the entire book club. It is a coup. We'll tell you what, it's a coup. It's not a coup. No, I'm sorry. It's just a social situation. No, no one's out to get you. No one's trying to take over. People just don't like you, Karen. That's all it is. Someone just boo Karen. Or we got any Karens in the audience tonight? Karen! That girl! Karen, I love you for coming out. I'm sorry, I had to take advantage of this whole bit is, you know, buzzwords. You get it. Thank you, Karen. Did Susan take over your book club? Wrong Karen, you guys, wrong Karen. Sorry about that. But yeah, so, I mean, this is crazy. I really didn't mean for these two things to coincide, but, so has everyone been paying attention to, like, the alien news that just came out? Yeah, we all know what's happening. I was going to try and, I've been really busy trying to do the show. I was trying to research more on it for the joke, but, yeah, so I've been working on this alien material, and it's great that, you know, this crazy shit just came out, right? So, what is he saying? We have alien bodies in spacecrafts? Yeah, aliens are fucking crazy. I believe in aliens 100%. I love Ancient Aliens. It's possibly my favorite show. Hands up for Ancient Aliens. Come on, I know Zinni watches Ancient Aliens. He's a sketch comedian.
Yeah, they're flooding over the border right now.
What? What was that?
They're flooding over the border right now.
I'm talking about Mexicans from outer space.
Exactly.
They work really hard on the spacecraft. This has gone way off the rails, guys. I'm glad one Trump supporter came tonight.
Hey!
Yeah, all right.
You want some real comedy? I'll come up there.
No, I'm paying you, sir. Sorry. Maybe, I don't know. You gotta send me a video of your Trump material. I'll consider
Okay.
it.
Open mic night, right?
All right. I'm gonna close it out. Yeah, aliens are crazy. I think my theory is that aliens are just fucking humans, right? Aliens are chill like us. They're super advanced, super intelligent beings. Probably, you know, travel through multiple dimensions, things like that. They're like, I think planet Earth is really just kind of like a zoo, and it's like what we would do when we're out, like on a safari, you know what I mean, or hunting. You know, this is what you do. You try and just like, you see the giraffe or whatever, you see Hunter Biden in the distance. You can just try and get as close to Hunter Biden, the giraffe, as you can. And then you're like, oh shit, and it sees you and you just run away. Right? That's what the aliens are doing. The aliens are they're cruising around. They know they're in this like light orb. And they're just, oh shit, fuck, get this off. And we're getting wise to it. We got smartphones now. Aliens can't keep up. But why is it, my question is though, why is it in old movies, or pretty much any alien invasion movie, you know, stereotypically the aliens come down and the spaceship lands, you got the military ready to go, aliens come out. What's the first thing the aliens say?
Take me to your leader?
Sally? Right?
Oh my
Sally
God,
knows
no.
that. Sally's the girl. Yeah, take me to your leader. What? Let's dissect that statement for a second. The aliens from 20 billion light years, 20 billion light years away. They come to our planet. First thing they say is, take me to your leader. Wouldn't they have this information? Are aliens just fucking winging it? What's happening? Like, they have all this advanced technology and like obviously like a warp drive that can create a wormhole to get to our planet. And they know everything about, you know, they built all these, probably the pyramids and stuff, but they don't know where the White House is. Seems suspicious.
Follow the coke line.
If you want to heckle, you have to enunciate. That's all I have to say.
I did.
Can everyone, am I
Follow
moving?
the coke line.
Okay. All right. I digress. I think UFOs are really weird as well, because they're just kind of these amorphous things, objects. Again, super terrifying. You just see like a levitating pyramid. That would scare the fuck out of me. Has anyone like had a legitimate UFO alien experience? Yeah. Oh yeah. It sounds like it would be terrible. I don't want listen, aliens, if you're listening, don't want to be abducted. I don't want any of that shit. I'm just saying. The UFOs, when you see an aircraft, right? You see a plane or a helicopter. If you've never seen a helicopter or a plane in your life, it might be crazy, but you can at least deduce its function by its shape, right? But this is what I'm getting at. UFOs just don't follow those parameters or laws. You're like, oh my God, run for your lives, it's a fucking triangle! Doesn't make sense. That joke went as well as I thought it would, so. You guys are on par tonight. But listen, I'm really excited, really happy to be doing comedy in my hometown, to be doing these shows. It's really great. I've worked a lot of Prescott, that's right. Prescott, me and the other comics were out last night. We were having a debate about, I don't know, does anyone understand colloquially where Prescott comes from? I mean, I know it's named after William Prescott. But if anyone, my point is, I'm going on a tangent, but my point is that I'd like to have like a solid, like, who was the first person to fucking Prescott? And then everyone was like, what? What'd you just fucking say? It had to start somewhere, right? That guy, I was probably that guy, actually. My point is that, I've worked a lot of different jobs in my life. This by far is the best job I've had. A lot of hard work, very difficult, but thank you, appreciate that. But my last job before this was a very labor-intensive job, and it was a job that I had to take classes for and have a license for, right? And it got me thinking that, I'm all for, less government, that type of thing. But I think maybe we should introduce a little bit more stringent licensing for certain categories of employment. No? Bunch of communists in the room? All right, fine. I'm joking. No, I'm saying maybe you should have to have go to a class to get a license just to be in customer service. You know what I'm talking about? I think everyone, whether you not like it or not, you fucking agree with me, you know it. Okay? Because sometimes you go into a Circle K and there's a fucking demon behind the register. Right? Yeah, you go into Circle K and there's just like this, not a human being. It's a shadow being, and it hates itself and it hates all of its life. And, there's 3 people in front of you in line and they all need lottery tickets. And you just want a beer. And, you're late for work already, you're trying to have a good day. And Beelzebub is, you should not have this job. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. I just think if your role as your job is to just give the modicum of customer service and you are a trash person, get out. It's too much for me. It makes me feel like I'm losing my mind, to be honest. That's my TED Talk. But yeah, so that, I was thinking, what if you had to have a license to do stand-up comedy, right? What if you, Sally, Janae, you girls, you lovely ladies with jokes coming at you. So I haven't, okay, I reluctantly, I'm going to, this is still in the works, but there is someone from Prescott Women Magazine here tonight. I'm not going to call her out, but you know, we have been possibly batting around the idea of maybe an all-women's lineup here at the Federal stand-up comedy. Probably Saskia B will be involved in that. I hope Saskia, if you can hear me back there, they're all dead. I know. So anyway, not confirmed at all. You know, I can't. Sorry to put you on the spot. But you know, so if you ladies, you know, again, there's open mics. If you ladies maybe want to, you know, let's keep in touch. So, what if you had a license to do comedy? So, if you know, you want to give it a shot, you have to go into a dark alley somewhere behind Whiskey Row, and then you go down this very scary staircase. I'm not trying to make it creepy. This is the actual situation. It's not hypothetical. It's real. Just how you get your comedy license. Sally, okay. Ask Karen. She knows what I'm talking about. Okay. She's had her license, her Karen license, since when? Since you were born, right? So, so you go into this scary dark room. You have to wait in there, right? There's like rats, you know, because it's like below like a noodle shop. And it's dark in there, you can't see anything. And you wait in this room for about 45 minutes to an hour in complete darkness, and you fend off fucking noodle rats, right? And then they find you this, like, you know, fucking Gollum-esque, you know, babushka Ukrainian woman comes, and she's like, come in. And you go into the room, and you have to do your bit, Sally. You have to do the jokes you did. For a panel, you got, you know, Dave Chappelle, Ellen DeGeneres, Tom Segura, Zinni the Kid, Kelsey Knudsen is over, but he's bleeding really bad from an unrelated incident. And you go, and you have to do your bit, and they're like, maybe, we'll see, we'll put you on the list. You know, and that's how you get your license to do comedy, essentially. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, that's actually the bit that I used to get my comedy license, everyone. That's it, yeah. Yeah, they said it was too meta, and I was like, no, it's not. So, jokes on them, I guess. Yeah. That's it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to Granite Comedy. We got an awesome lineup coming up. Don't go anywhere. Please feel free to go get a drink if you need, use the bathroom. I'm going to bring on our next comedian. Y'all ready for our next